Well, Commissioner, one of the cool moments of this UB football season was earlier in the year after the wins over Rutgers and Temple when the players couldn't wait to get the black Jolly Roger Mac flag out there. What a great idea it has been, and to see the players embrace it has to be pretty cool for you.
You know what? The fly the flag concept is one of collaborative celebration where we all collectively, all 12 of our institutions, we join together and celebrate our victories against people outside of our association. And I enjoy doing it. I enjoy watching our fans and student athletes and students rally around that, and I look forward to us continuing that tradition.
Yeah. What's been your take on all the excitement that is going on here with this historic start to the football season?
How about that? What a great thing to see. And it's a credit to a lot of things. One, Coach Leopold and the staff he's put together, and the step-by-step process they've gone through, and the patience of the administration and the fans to hang in there with it. It appears to me on the outside looking in that they're building something to last, and you don't do that overnight. And so when you watch what's occurred on the field and what the possibilities could be, good stuff.
I think we've all learned from Coach that he wants to build sustained success, not just a 1 year. And as you said, patience is not generally a part of being a sports fan, not in the world that we live in today. But this is becoming a very good example for any program on how to go ahead and rebuild and build and be able to be in that position. What is that the advice that you can give to the fans and maybe other schools in the MAC?
Well, we live in a day where we want instant gratification. You know, we're seeing it now. The people at Nebraska can't understand why they're 0-6. Well, there's a reason they made a coaching change a year ago, and it had to do with the product they were putting on the field. And it wasn't just X's and O's. It's you've got to get bigger, you've got to get faster, you've got to get stronger, you have to get more skilled people. All of those things. In football, that takes time. That's not a 1 year process. That's a 2, 3, 4 year process. In basketball, you can maybe change that a little quicker. In football, you have to have some patience, or you find yourself in a continual rebuild mode. And so the proof's in the pudding.
Yeah. So now the Bulls are bowl eligible. That happens with their win last week, mid-October. What role does the conference now have in positioning not just Buffalo, but the other schools in the MAC that will be bowl eligible to try to find the right matchups, the right fits for all the schools, and obviously especially the one here?
Well, we have 5 primary agreements this year. And so we will work with our partners to help facilitate quality matchups. You want to put together matchups that should be good games, comparable opponents, those types of things. And so as our bowl partners are looking at the landscape, they're looking at what's going on the other side of the equation, the conference on that side of the field, and helping them, and we'll suggest along the way. Now, they don't have to take those suggestions. It's their selection. But we'll try and be as helpful as we can in that process. We'll listen to Buffalo, what their thoughts are. We'll look at where have our teams played. We try very hard not to repeat teams in bowl places for sure 2 years in a row, but we want to provide new experiences. And so that goes into the mix as well. And we'll see where we end up with that.
You know, I know people around here have been so excited about this continued run of success that started with the end of last year's football season into the 2 basketball seasons, and now another football season with basketball set to start. Can you just give people from Buffalo the perspective from Cleveland and the MAC office about all the good things that are going on here at UB and in this program?
Well, we're thrilled to death, and I think it's a program that's starting to fulfill the potential that it's had for a number of years. And because of investments made in people, in facilities, in programs, all of those things are coming together. And so, and like anything else, success begets success. And so that rising tide lifts all boats. We're seeing it here. And it's so fitting that a school that has such high expectations for kids in the classroom, that we can also have high expectations for kids on the field of competition. And you can do both, and you can do both here at the University at Buffalo.
It's always good to have you here in Buffalo, Commissioner.
It's always a privilege to be here.